it would allow us, if we wanted to open that up for an RFP and see if there was a developer who wanted to build on top of that garage. Whether it was commercial office space or housing, whatever. It's a 3-bay garage, it is the most efficient way to do it, and it is the most centrally located spot we can find. This is proximate to several other parking facilities, and we'll be able to attract them to this location and create some space in other locations that are now highly stressed. We anticipate offering the church the transition of, if they will swap us 9 and 10 in fee simple, we would swap them 7 and 8 over time after we build the garage. Until that moment comes, we would operate this at a greater efficiency than what is there now. We think we pick up a couple of hundred stalls by just simply operating this ourselves and doing better than what's there now. I've said this is the site. There is one more piece of the strategy, and I don't want you to not know about this. There is a parking garage to the north. It is in shape, you might well think of simply crossing it off as a resource of parking resources, if not for immediate service and repair, significant service and repair. But if that can happen, that can return and continue to be a parking resource, and in fact at greater efficiency than what it is today. Our way of handling the city center project and moving those people into the system, our way into handling Canopy Lofts, or Canopy Row, whatever it is to create more parking resources, and that's this location. Here's the part that's important about this. It's $5.5 million. We may have a willing buyer at that point. We're not going to offer any more money than that. It is part of a larger strategy. It is time sensitive, and I'm going to guess answering questions would be probably more effective for what you're interested in than me to continue to talk.
Yes, would you answer Councilman Christensen's question?
When will this be in front of the
Council-
council to vote?
In the event our phone calls are successful and our language is exchanged next Monday.
Councilman Camp?
You said 5.5 million, that's for the whole thing?
Now, that's for this site, okay? There's a piece of this. There's about $300,000 to do some repair in this garage, and we should get 3, 4, or 5 years out of that garage if we choose to hold our hand and just live with the efficiency, or we can try to build the garage. If we build an 800 or 900 stall garage, we're talking at a garage in the mid-20s, and it'll be a bond. So we can hold it, manage it more efficiently, create spaces very quickly, and then pick an appropriate time to do a major garage creation, hopefully with additional development opportunity folded into the mix.
You made the comment that if the city manages this versus the current manager, you could get a couple hundred more.
We think
parking a
so.
month? How many parking stalls are there existing now?
There's about, should we say 400?
Approximately 400, yes.
400 stalls in the garage and 110 over here.
Surface lots.
There is not another location in the downtown area that we know of that is an available opportunity that does not hold the likelihood of eminent domain. We have a Plan B, but the Plan B has demands on parking we could not meet under the tax code, and that has been an absolute obligation or demand on their part. So we don't have, if you want Plan B, which we could go to, you probably need to think in terms of eminent domain.
And the ultimate 800 to 900 stalls, so that's, you had 510 now, and you think you can get another 100 to 200 on top of that by management. And I kind of anticipate what you would do there. So that would get you up to, if you did 200, that'd get you up to 710. Why would you spend millions of dollars to do more?
At the point that the council thought this was a better investment and a better use of resources and develop the city in the way that they wanted to. You would not have to. If you do
Just asking the
this,
question.
you can hold this pattern and leave it where it is until you are persuaded that to 900, or an 8 to 900 stall garage is a more efficient and a better operation.
How many people park there now?
Currently, they have, in the garage, there's approximately 250 monthly parkers. There's another 85 parkers on the surface lots, monthly contract.
And I assume you're going to oversell the spots, do mirror tag type approach.
Yes, sir.
And then you said if you did the 8 to 900, that would be built on all 8 lots?
It would be a 3-bay garage, and it would be built across all 8 lots, that's correct.
Okay. And then you were saying you'd go 3 levels, was it? 4 levels, and then you could sell to a private sector
Oh,
above that?
no, we'd probably go up 6 levels.
Do you have any
7
capital
levels.
environments challenges?
No, we don't. This location doesn't have a capital environment situation, which is why at least one of the Plan Bs has this problem. The only way to get to the same size is to go 3 or 4 floors down, and you would know that means we're talking 100%, 200% more expensive stalls. I don't think that's a viable Plan B.
Maybe 50% more. Could you put the
That's the
library
first
over
floor,
here?
not the second floor and the third floor. Second and third floors are more expensive.
Councilman Camp, would you let Councilman Eskridge ask a
Well, just,
question?
could you put the library there? Yes or no?
Could you put the library there? The library needs are currently at 90,000 square feet. Since you can go up an endless, not an endless, but you could go up 10 or 12 stalls, yes, you could put a library there.
Thank you.
Councilman Eskridge.
Yeah.
Eskridge.
Thank you. I see the surface lots and after business hours, they're pretty empty.
That's correct.
And I'm guessing the garage is probably the same. So these are mostly daytime workers. There's not much evening and weekend use of
That's
these
correct.
facilities, right?
And they're not managed in a way that will allow us to tap the evening market that might be there. This is proximate to other retail locations and hospitality
Right.
locations. So that's why I think there's opportunity there to meet demand from the downtown area.
Okay.
Other questions?
By the way, I'm so limited by this time, I apologize. My phone is available. It's 402-817-8179, and you are, you're welcome to call me.
Say that again, David.
402-817-8179. This is not a 20-minute conversation. I know that, you know that, you've got a budget. I'll be happy to do this. Excellent. I couldn't be happier.
Any questions from the council?
Thank
We
you.
have a bigger meeting coming up at 3. I'm gonna declare us adjourned and go refresh and prepare for our 3 PM city council. We hope most of you can stay and enjoy that way.